Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here, and Bradman has gone for a walkabout. He went to go help a neighbor, actually. So I thought I would hop on here and do my video real quick, because we have a lot to do today. How is you guys? How y'all doing? Y'all fixing to go do something? Are you having a good weekend? Drop me a line, let me know. And Deb Farrell, my other friends, I will be dropping you a line either by email or by messenger. You know, if I've told you I'm going to drop you an email, that's what I'll do. I've just dedicated to Sunday evenings. I'm going to sit down and make sure I do all my correspondence with my wonderful friends. So please don't think that I'm ignoring you or anything. I do tend to forget when I'm concentrate on work and stuff, and this kind of lifestyle takes a lot more time to do, believe it or not. And so, you know, I usually remember about 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm just climbed in bed. And also, I am hoping and praying, guys, please pray with me that tomorrow the Comcast guy actually comes and actually hooks us up to internet. Because then I will be able to correspond much better with you guys and actually be able to look up some stuff about things in our area, some goals that we have and stuff that, you know, hotspotting is costing us an arm and a leg. You don't even want to know how much our cell phone bill is, and that's just very limited hotspotting. Our cell phone bill is just outrageous. I've never had it that high. You know, so, you know, we gotta, hopefully we'll have real internet, and then we can start proceeding on some things. But we're making some headway this month, which is great. And that was just, you heard that boom? That is the aqueducts from the water tank that is about a mile away, and it expands every day in the heat. And you hear that boom. Yeah. Plus, we've been getting some thunder here in the bay. I've been hearing it. It really, really echoes. No wonder my dogs are so frantic. It does really echo here in the bay. So, you know, and a lot of times they'll hear it before we do. So, anyway, it is July 10th, 2016. It is a Sunday morning, almost noon. It's 11:48 a.m. The temperature is 87 degrees. Real feel, though, is 109. The high will be 91, and the low will be 77. And we might get some thunderstorms and rain this afternoon, evening. I'm hoping so. That would be nice. You know, if nothing else is nice, that it cools it down just enough that you can finally shut off your air conditioner, because the noise of it, the sound of it, kind of sometimes gets to me. And that you can open up your windows and everything, and it's just quite lovely. So anyway, last night Brad barbecued chicken thighs, and I made a Spanish rice, and then we had some cucumbers that I had marinated in that Asian ginger vinaigrette. It was very good. And then I worked on some paintings. I'm not going to show them, but I'm very excited about them. It's where if you had the painting side by side, it'll make one very long picture. And I've seen this done before, and I really love it, that technique. So, you know, you give a little bit of spacing, but it's a continuous picture, and it looks really cool. And so that's what I'm working on. I'm very happy with how it's turning out so far. I will finish those up tonight, and I will probably list them either tonight or Monday. So I'm excited about that. Then I also sat and did some crocheting while Brad and I watched the movie The Bucket List, which we really both love. It's got Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman in it, and I love it. Anyway, I worked up some more of my ruffle scrunchies. I'm very happy with them. I'm selling those in sets of 2 on Etsy, and they're already listed, so, you know, this is when I expand it. It's a normal hairband in there, you know, so there's like this one and this one, and I also worked up this one, which I really love, you know, and then this one. These can be used around either a ponytail, or you can use it around a bun. It looks very nice. You know, a lot of people like to even wear them just, I have bigger wrists, but a lot of people I know like to wear them even just on their wrist for decoration. You know, like for a costume, or, you know, until they need it. So, anyway, so I worked those up. I just wanted to work up a few more to show different colors. I have all kinds of different colors, and you get to pick the colors. Like if you told me you wanted blue, I would come back with probably this blue. I would show a picture of this. I would show you a picture of some other blues that I have, and then you would pick. Like if you told me you want blue, I would say, do either of these fit your scheme? You know, or, you know, this one has a little bit of blue in it. You know, or I have maybe some solid blue, same way with pink. I would come back with, well, you know, is that, you know, what you're talking about, or is this what you're talking about, you know, or is it more of a peach color? And then I'll let you decide, and I make them to order. So, anyway, I'm excited about those. Those are fun to do. You know, at first it was really hard because it is my own pattern. It was really hard to figure out how to do it, and then once I figured out how to do it, now it's gotten quite a bit easier to sit and do. They're fun. They are fun. I like stuff that is fun. I like making new stuff. So, you know, guys, let me know what you think of those. Hopefully those will sell. Then I didn't sleep worth a poo last night, even though last night was my first night back taking my it's a mild antidepressant. It's Lexapro. It's a generic of Lexapro. And it's an anxiety antidepressant. It's a very mild dose, only like 10 milligrams. But it helps. And so it was my first night back on that. And I was really super tired, but then I was in enough pain with the neuropathy. It's going to take a while to get everything going back. You know, I'm back on the Victoza and my medications. And, I mean, I don't take them. I only take 5 medications, and then, well, I have my Pro Air and then my Victoza. I'm watching Brady Dollar. You must have had something flying around him. What did you have flying around you?
I don't know. I think it was a helicopter.
But, so I don't take that many, but now I'm back on it. It'll take a while. You know, it's like most people don't realize that it takes, with an antidepressant and stuff, it takes a good month to 6 weeks for it to be fully effective. You know, so you can't just give up after a month, because it may take 6 weeks, it may take up to 2 months. You know, certain drugs have to build within your system. That's just how they are. Certain drugs like antibiotics and pain relief and stuff do not have to build within your body, except for Aleve does. Aleve needs to work best if it's taken, you know, very systematically, you know. Depends on what kind of pain relief you're trying to get. Like with my husband's back, they explained to him, you know, that they wanted him to take it very systematically, you know. And then also, like when I had a lot of dental work done, they had me actually do what they call a chaser, which you take the Aleve, and then if you can tolerate Aleve, you take the Aleve, and then you can, and then 4 hours later you take the Tylenol. And then you just keep doing that every 4 hours. And then 4 hours later you take the Aleve. And what it's doing is it's chasing each other, and it gives you a good pain relief without having to use any narcotic painkillers. So anyway, just
FYI.
Yeah, I thought we shared it with you. But anyway, I woke up this morning and I was wet. This was about 7 in the morning. I woke up, the whole front of my shirt was just drenched from about here on down. And I mean, I thought, I peed the bed. But how did I pee the bed from my armpits? You know, and that's all it was wet on me. A little bit of the bed right by, especially once my blanket was a little bit wet over to the side. So I asked Brad if it was raining. He said no, it's not raining. And what it is he thinks it's the drip line.
They've got a drip pan, and the condensation on the coils drips in the drip pan.
Right.
And then there's that hose that drains it
right.
off. Yeah. And I think it's that hose that's plugged up.
Yeah, thinks it's plugged up. So you're going to have to, at least it's cooling off now, you'll be able to do that.
But it's also lightning too.
Oh, well, but if it rains, we're going to be in trouble.
No, because it won't. No, we'll be okay.
No, if it rains, you want to be up there when it rains?
No. Or lightning.
Well, you have to take chances with the lightning, buddy. Someday today you'll probably look at it.
I probably will look at it.
Well, because it's going to be very hot otherwise.
Yes.
Anyway, so hopefully it'll get looked at today if the weather cooperates. So yeah, I had to shut that off and stuff. If not, I guess we'll be running the one out here, and he'll be cocooned up like an igloo.
Yeah.
Like an Iceman. But so that was always interesting to wake up. So today I'm going to work on finishing those paintings this evening. But first, I need to clip my giant schnauzer. I need to give her a haircut. Now I don't have full-size clippers anymore because they were not working properly, so we just left them. But when pennies count, you don't go and bite. But I still do have my small Conair, so I'll probably blow through a couple sets of batteries, but it'll help at least trim around her face and stuff. And then I'm going to use my thinning shears and then some regular scissors just to trim around her face, make her a poopy trail. How you shave it down there so they don't get any cling on and stuff. And then after that we need to clip the little girls' toenails.
Okay.
Basically CJ's are getting very long. Yeah, so we need to clip those. We might as well do all that before we vacuum.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll probably be giving the dog some more melatonin. Yay! That's what kind of day it is. It's time to drug your dog. Just kidding. But no, we will be giving them each 5 milligrams of melatonin, the big dog. They're already kind of frantic about everything. In fact, honey, do you want to do that while I finish this up?
I can.
Well, because it would be nice to have her a little calmer when I'm going to clip her anyway.
Okay.
She's great about me clipping her, but she wants to lay down. She wants to show me her belly. Let's play and everything. And, it'll be easier because Brad's here to help hold her, but, But yeah, could you?
I will.
Give them, where is she at? Underneath me?
Right, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we want to get her before she dives underneath the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Once she dives under that steering wheel and you're trying to give her melatonin, now when this dog is anxious, she's not going to eat anything. Charlie will, but Nixie, no. So you got to, you put the melatonin in some peanut butter, and then you got to basically scoop it and open up her mouth, put it in the roof of her mouth and close her mouth, and then she'll have it, she'll eat it, but it doesn't hurt her or anything. So that's what you got to do. Then we're just gonna have leftovers tonight, probably chicken leftovers.
Yep.
And because we got plenty of that left. One thing I wanted to talk about, a couple of things, is our next goal is, besides we have some personal goals we're working on, and like I said, later I might share those or I might not. It's just about becoming healthier and stuff, like all of us are doing. But one of our goals is we're hoping from a year from when we move down here that we will be in some kind of a normal housing situation, or at least on some land or something, with a fenced-in area for the dogs, and where we could, expand out a little bit more as far as, having a workshop for Brad and a art studio for me and stuff. Nothing big and glamorous or anything, because that's not the type of people we are, but, just something that would be kind of our own little place. We do enjoy, many aspects we enjoy about living in this RV park. Some of the aspects we do not. One of the aspects my husband does not enjoy is that those are the same milligrams, they're just smaller.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, I just combined, cut it in half. I combined the melatonin, and there was bigger ones which were fast dissolving, and these are smaller because I gotten in another bottle of melatonin, because we take it every night also. So he was kind of like, are these the same or what? And I was like, yeah. But anyway, hoping to, while we enjoy many aspects of the RV, there's many that we don't like. The lack of privacy, especially like my husband last night. He came back from fishing early again because, guess what? Guy down there with some kids, and he wasn't watching the kids, and the kids were running over the top of Brad and his lines and everything, and they being obnoxious and everything. So, but he did, and one of the things that we do enjoy is neighbors helping neighbors and all of that good stuff. But we'll just have to get everybody's name and number and stuff and keep in contact with some of our new friends, right, hon?
Right.
Like Ed and Jeannie and Carl and Mitch and Sheila and, yeah. We always invite them over for a barbecue.
Yeah.
Or a hoot and holler.
Yeah.
So, that's our goal. One of the things is, in the wake of everything that's going on, all the tragedies and killings and hate and stuff right now in the world, is I hope everybody remember that different views and different ways of living life, and different people really enrich our lives, if anything. They aren't taking anything away. If somebody is very, very different from you, they're not asking you to live their life that way. But, I find diversity is very enriching. You can always learn something from everybody, whether that's something that you would never want to do, or maybe there's parts of what they do you find wonderful and stuff. But, it would be a sad day if we were all the same. If we had all the same viewpoint. If we all lived exactly the same way. Why do you think people travel to other parts of the world? Because we want to embrace their culture, their diversity, their, different way they live life.
Yeah.
So.
And you are definitely one of a kind.
I definitely am one of a kind, and I will admit that, and I will admit that a lot of people don't like me because I am very frank and honest and upfront with my feelings. I have learned to not say as much what I'm feeling. It's kind of part of the training with the Asperger's. You learn when you can and when you can't. But a lot of people don't like that I'm honest and stuff, and they, you can't think differently than they do. But then they get offended and stuff. And that's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Bless me.
Bless you. Everybody isn't my cup of tea. We're all different. But, there are some endearing qualities about me.
Many.
I guess.
Many.
Well, my husband says there are.
Many.
So, I'm not perfect by any way, shape, or form. Neither is he.
Really?
I'm sorry. Were they not supposed to say that? And for me to trust somebody is really hard. It only took me about 20 years of marriage to actually believe my husband really does love me. For me. And we've been married 28 years, and that's the God honest truth. Because, I've had some stuff happen in my past, like we all have, but different events affect us all differently. We can all go through the same event, and it will affect us very differently.
Well, I told you before, I'm really seriously amazed that you're not completely and totally effed up.
I don't know about that. Is it raining now?
It's going to start here any second now.
Yeah, so it's the storm is starting to come down, so I better wrap this up. I hope y'all are having a great day. Let me know what you got planned for today. Like I said, I will be sitting down this evening and doing my correspondence and stuff, and I'm looking forward to being able to do that easier. Please pray, cross your fingers, light candles, chant, whatever, that the internet Comcast finally shows up. Or else we're going to be some upset people. You know, we're supposed to be here at 8 in the morning. You guys know we are an early riser, so we're getting up that early in the morning. He better have his raggedy butt here. He should be here right on time. We're the first appointment.
Well, the slot time is 8 to 10.
I know, but, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, the slot time is 8 to 10.
Yeah.
And if they're not here in the slot time, then it's a $20 credit.
And I'm not sure what we're supposed to do as a dog while they do this. But we will figure it out.
Yeah, we will.
You know. We will figure it out. So anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship. You guys mean a lot to me. You guys have stuck with me and have been with me, you know, for well over a year. Have seen me with my ups, my downs, my goof arounds, everything, you know, and you know that I don't pretend anything.
Okay.
You know, and I think you guys are awesome. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye.